The moment you start realizing that you have full control over how you perceive yourself and how you actually move around in life is when things start to change for you. You know, a few years ago, I was definitely in a different mindset. I was more in a victim mindset. I wasn't working on myself as much as I am now. And when you start to actually like reframe life in a way where you know what, everything's going to work out as long as you just put in the effort, that's when the game changes. But when you start to act in a victim mindset and you start to think that you're not good enough, you won't be able to achieve anything, that's not going to help you do anything in this life. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you're able to do things like other people, because the thing that separates you from other people is just action. Like, a lot of people are probably achieving so many things and they probably have like less skills than you. Not They probably just decided that, you know what, I'm not going to just wait till I'm motivated. I'm just going to do it anyways. That's how you have to move. If you want to achieve things in life, you guys, you can't wait on the perfect moment. There's no perfect moment to do anything. The perfect moment's now, honestly. You can make mistakes and you can like learn from your mistakes. You're not set in stone with anything. You don't have to have shit figured out right away. You can learn as you go. That's the number one thing, is stop being afraid of looking silly or looking like you're incompetent, because everyone starts somewhere, right? Like, it's such a cliche thing to say, but coming from personal experience, I used to believe this narrative that like, oh, I'm just gonna wait and, you know, oh, I'm young, I don't have to do this right now. But no, F that mindset. That mindset is procrastination and self-sabotage. So don't self-sabotage in 2026. You know, we're already in month 3. And if you're still procrastinating, if you're still not allowing yourself to fully embody like your authentic self, like there's something that you need to change right now. It may be your environment, maybe your fitness, and maybe your career, whatever it is. Like, you need to start taking steps, small steps every day to get to where you want to be. And this is coming from someone who would always question what they want to do in life and like what their ideal self should look like. But just do the things that naturally come to you. And I'm not saying naturally as in like, yeah, just party it up all the time. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about things that are actually productive naturally. So for me, it's running, and it's going to the gym and eating healthy, and you know, working on hobbies. Like, that's what comes naturally to me. It's not about trying to please everyone and trying to go to every event. Like, although those are fun things you should be doing, it's not going to actually set yourself up for that successful version of yourself. So don't be so caught up in trying to do a whole lot of different things. Try to narrow it down to a few things and work on those, and watch yourself progressively get better in the next month or two, because you move different when you start opening up opportunities for yourself. You move different when you start no longer believing in that narrative that you're not good enough, because everyone has similar opportunities when they're all living in the same city. Like, if you're living in like Canadian city, American city, where it's quite well developed, you all have similar opportunities to achieve great things. And what separates you from other people is just taking action. Like, you have to be working with the cards that you've been dealt. You can't just assume that, oh, like, this person has it well way better than me, so I'm just not gonna try. Well, it's either you try or you don't try, right? What do you want to do? Do you want to let the time pass regardless and not take any chances, or actually take a chance? Because you know what, like, time's gonna pass. What you do in those hours in the day is gonna sum up like the next few years. So you gotta think of it in the long term, and think of it as time's gonna pass regardless. So whether I take action or not, it's gonna pass. So do you want to take the risk, or do you want to let the years go by and then think like, damn, what if? Because I used to live that life as well, where I'm like, oh, what if I go up to this girl and it doesn't work out? What if I don't get her number? Like, who cares, as long as you take the action, as long as you take the risks in life. So yeah, this is an example. I'm taking a solo trip to Switzerland for a marathon in April, and I would have never imagined 5 years ago, you could not tell me that I would be doing a solo trip, because I wanted to do a solo trip for quite a few years, but I held off because I was too scared. And to be fair, I didn't have a proper job lined up to fund it, but I just did a full send. I booked the race, and now I've booked all my accommodations for the trip. But it's just about taking action. It's about stop overthinking and, you know, realizing that time's gonna pass regardless. You know, it's already gonna be April in like a few months, or a few weeks. That's when my marathon is. And You know, we're already in March, so you gotta start acting urgently if you want to achieve things. But yeah, that's all I gotta say in this video. The whole point I want to make is that, you know, you can always change the script, change the narrative. It can take it day by day, but just know that it all starts with you. It never starts with like other people or your environment. As much as your environment and people shape your perceptions of, and mindset, it always starts with how you think about yourself. Because the moment you think differently about yourself is when things start coming in for you and opportunities build. So that's all I gotta say. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below if you agree with my points, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.